Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Space Engineers. Happy Halloween. I'm the Radio Man 03, and it's awesome to have you along. My Halloween costume today is the spacesuit that we're wearing right now. It's a really cool spacesuit. Oh, whoop, hit J, not V. Mistake. I love the spacesuit and Space Engineers. It's very cool. Very cool. The one we have on is awesome. I love it to death. So yeah, this is my costume for the day. Variety had to go to work today, and she's dressed up like an 80s chick, which was very cool. Very cool. I tweeted out a picture of that this morning when she was getting ready in the mirror. Yeah, pretty fun. Pretty fun stuff. All right, so let's get down to business. First and foremost, NESI is more or less ready to go. All we need to do is, I want to detach her from the base and put the uranium in and get the uranium that we have charged up and refined and put into the system where it needs to be, so we've got the power, and then to go up and get more uranium because we have an actually pretty good supply here. I went through and upgraded all of our lights, not upgraded them, but I boosted the power on them. So if you look out here, you can see it's much brighter in here now. We've got this all put in store, in place, I should say, where we can pull in our little shuttle and hopefully dock it right here. I've not done that yet. I've been waiting for you guys to do that. Batteries, the 5 we put in last episode, have all charged up now, and this is ready to go. I just brought the pipes through from, of course, the other side of the wall here, through the floor, and then into a small cargo container, and then we've got the connector on top of that. So we should be able to bring our shuttle right through the door, dock with this sucker right here, and be good to go. The shuttle itself is also ready to go. It's got full hydrogen, full power, battery power to it. And I think it's ready to rock and roll as well. Let's go on outside and we'll take a look and see. Just getting used to the habit of locking doors. We don't have any air in there at the moment, but just getting used to it. So here she is. We worked on her together, like I said, last episode, and she's all finished up. I painted her white, and I made her dusty because she is going to be a mining ship. That's what we're going to be using her for mostly. And then the planetary landing and taking off of each planet that we go and visit as well is going to be the idea here too. So what I added to her was, of course, some curved blocks, as you're going to see along the edges here. Good morning, everybody. Snake Charmer, Gold Dragon, Morris, Just War, hello. Happy Halloween to you back. And I've added 4 landing gear. There was some talk that the landing gear was in the way of the hydrogen thrusters, so I moved them out a little bit. I put 4 on. It was suggested just 1, but I thought, 1's not going to look quite right. So I put 4 on, so she's got some legs on her, and that's what we're going to do for the landing gear. I think I've got them all going in the right direction. Possibly this one is maybe backwards. I don't know. No, this one's right too. They're all sitting correctly. Yeah, they are. Okay, and then we've got the drills, of course, and I used the charcoal gray on the side for the trim pieces, and of course it's dusty, so it looks it's got kind of a brownish color. What else did I do? And I added just some small plates along the edges where the thrusters and stuff are, just for a little bit of added protection. It's not a lot of weight added to the ship, but it does give it just a little more protection. Here's the back end of it here. Kind of sticking with our steampunk theme that we've been going on with most of our ships here. And what else did I do to her that you guys might be interested in? Oh, I added the antenna, and we've got an antenna right here. And I'm just calling it the shuttle at the moment. I think I'm going to call it the mosquito, because we wanted something small and narrow that was going to drill and, you know, suck the life out of asteroids. So that's what we got here right now. It's kind of the mosquito. And I added 2 searchlights on the front, or 2 spotlights, I should say, on the front, right above the cockpit here too, which I think looks pretty cool. So she's ready to go. The one thing I would like to do, well, there's a couple of things I'd like to do. First, I want to blueprint her so that when we take her down the planet, if anything happens, we can fix and restore her. Number 2, I need to know this right from now on. Hey, Jason, how are you? Do the parachute boxes come with parachutes in them? I don't know how to access these guys to see if they actually have parachutes. So let's go in here. Let's go to the control panel. I'm not quite sure how to do that. Parachutes. I guess you got to turn them on and off, which we have. I'm wondering if I turn them on, does that deploy them? Auto deploy height of 1,000 meters. If auto deploy is on, which I don't have it on. So where is auto deploy at? Show on HUD, custom data. No, nothing there. They'll pull canvas from any cargo ship. I don't have any canvas that I've never made canvas, so I don't know that there is any canvas. So maybe I should look at canvas and see if that's something I can make. I don't see anything here that says canvas on it. CAN. Assembler here. What is this here? That's magazine. This is all weapon stuff. Oh, there's canvas right there. What do I need? Iron and silicon, huh? I'll make, I don't know, each one probably just carries the one, right? So it looks to me like it's, is it grabbing it? It's making it. Hey there, Saber Wolf, how are you? So I see I've made 18 so far. Now, if I go into my control panel and I take a look at the parachutes, does it show anywhere on here that it's loaded or not loaded? So what do I do here? Let's see. Toggle block on, off. If I turn it on, will that fill it up? Turn it off. So if I have this on open, they'll pop at an automatic 1,000 meters. And I don't want them to do that because we may not need them. But if I had to, I have to come in here and then toggle that on off, or I could put it on my, I would think on my control panel in the ship to have that do it automatically. So let's go into the control panel, or let's go to the G menu. I did put the parachutes down here on the hotbar. They're on number 5, and I got them on an on-off. Toggle block on, off, open, closed. So I wonder if it's the open, closed that I should have on there as opposed to the on, off. Maybe both, huh? One to turn them on and one to open and close them. From their inventory, you guys say I could see that. Okay, I just want to make sure. I want to know how these things work, so I want to make sure I do that from inventory. Oh, okay, so probably here, if I go to parachute. Aha! Okay, there we go. Very good. Thank you for that. That's important information for me to know. That takes care of that. We can see that they all have a parachute in them. Very good. Now, what's this here? Sam on Twitch has got some information here. On, off is fine. Open, close is fine. Auto on, off is fine. They used to not work, and we spammed all those buttons to open them. But nowadays, open, close should do fine. Okay, thank you, Sam on Twitch. I appreciate that information very much. Okay, so we're good to go there. I was wondering about that parachute thing because it was like, I don't know that there's actually parachutes in them. I told you guys I watched Splitsy, and I've seen him put canvas in them, and I just had not figured out how to do that. So that takes care of that part. Now, the other thing I wanted to do was, what is number 1 on my hotbar? What is that? That's the landing gear. Okay, landing gear. Then we've got the shuttle hydros. We've got the shuttle atmospheric thrusters. We've got the shuttle ore detector, the shuttle parachutes, the shuttle connector, the shuttle batteries, and the shuttle spotlights. All down here on the hotbar. I think I have everything I need down there to make sure we're ready to go and take this to a test flight. We're going to go down to the iron mining site down on the planet. I figure this planet's got a pretty good gravity on it, and if this ship handles that gravity just fine, doesn't crash and explode, we should be pretty good to go just about any place else. Are there any other planets that have a greater atmospheric gravity than the planet that's directly below us right now that I would have to think about in the future? That's my other question. The other thing I'm going to do is turn on my hydrogen thrusters, unlock the ship, and you know what I don't have on here is the hydrogen tanks. And I'm already in trouble because I can't get the hydrogen engines to come on. And I don't have my hydrogen tanks on here for fill or no fill. There's not different really, there's not a different, because I noticed there was a different gravity on the moon than there was down the planet, but I guess that's a moon and not really a planet. Okay, what did I do wrong here? I need to figure out what I've got wrong here. Something isn't where I flew it up onto this the other day, just fine, without any problems. Landing gear, shuttles. Okay, and I bet I need to get the hydrogen tanks put on here as well. Let's go back to our inventory. We need you to you. Let's see, it's shuttle, hydrogen, tanks, save, groups, shuttle hydrogen tanks. Toggle blocks to charge and stockpile on, stockpile off is auto refill on off. There we go. There we go. So number 9 should be off while we're flying. It should be full. Number 2. Why are they not turning on? This causes me great concern here. Oh, maybe because battery's not on. Ha! There we go. There we go. Got to turn the battery on. Moons are different, yeah. Okay, I figured as much. Moons are... Okay, all right. Well, that was a rough start. I probably shouldn't try to fly down to a planet, but we're going to give it a shot. Go down to our iron mine site and see. Let's go ahead and hit 6. We're going to go up a little bit here, and what I want to do is stop right there. And what I want to do is I want to go Control B to make a... Am I close enough to this? Make a blueprint. Let's see. I'm going to name this Ship Stations and any other design can be saved in a blueprint. Here you can find your saved blueprints and those that you are subscribed to on the workshop. I'm going to rename this to NESI Shuttle. And then I should have that, right? This is now... Take screenshot. Copy to clipboard. You can copy and paste grids in creative mode only. Oh, okay. All right. So I've got this then. So I could turn... I've got it all set up. We're ready to go. We've got a blueprint of it, so if anything goes wrong, you guys can direct me on how to handle the blueprint part of it. All right, so let's take a look at her. She turns okay, not fantastic. Another gyro might not be a bad idea. She's not going to move fast side to side either, because she is not made to go super fast. Up and down seems reasonable. I think I put too many gyroscopes over on the Weevil. Sam's got a tip for me. Okay. Use only the parachute directly above the center of mass. Right now? Oh, in general. Okay. I've got them all set up to pop, and they're available. They're open for anything. So here we go. We're going to give it a shot. We are going down to right there, 50.93. Oh man. Okay, there she goes. Now she's responding. We're heading right down there. Shouldn't take us too long to actually hit the atmosphere of the planet. I'm thinking the hydrogen thrusters will be enough to keep us fine, but I'm going to be a worrywart, and I'll probably turn the atmospheric thrusters on as well once we get within the gravity here. So let's go see the iron mine build site. We haven't been there in forever and a day. There we are. We have now reached gravity. I think I'm going to add one more gyroscope to her. No, there's no survival kit on the ship. My thought there is, and I know why it's always a good thing to have one, is that we're going to be relatively close to NESI most of the time. Granted, once we go down on a planet and come off a planet, we're not going to be, but I don't know. I didn't want to give up the cargo space. I know. Seems kind of silly. Maybe I'll change my mind on that. We'll have to see. We have a survival kit down at the iron mine build site. We've got one down there. We've actually got an entire living quarters down there with all of that stuff in there. So I figure I'm heading directly towards it. So if something goes wrong and we crash, we should be able to jetpack ourselves over to it and get ourselves taken care of. We have a small, quick-built rover down there, and we have another ship that we used, a cargo ship that we actually used to come up here to get started on our asteroid base, if you remember right. You can see, man, our bodies of water were a bit of a distance away from us. Fortunately, the mountaintops were easy to get to. Been a long time since I've been around gravity. You guys all seem nervous. More so than me. Been some time since I did this without aerodynamics mod that makes it possible to blow up on re-entry. Yeah, I don't need any help with blowing up. I've been pretty fortunate so far. We've had a few I don't know, we've lost some pieces, parts off some ships, that's for sure. But we've always been able to limp back to base. Now if I turn these off, well... Okay, I turn my dampeners back on. I want to see what happens. Oh, we're still falling. No, we've got the ship pointed nose down, so when we get into the atmosphere, we're going to flatten her out, get our... Where's the horizon bar anyways at? It's right there. We'll get her leveled out like so, and that should get us slowing down much faster. And we're stopped. And we've got the atmospheric thrusters as well, which I will turn on. Elminster, just watch your approach speed at the end. Be easy to plow into the ground. It would be, yes. Yes, I think I need to be really careful once I feel like we've gotten back into the atmosphere here, more so, to slow down. I don't believe the atmospheric thrusters will even work at this moment. You can see we're just gaining speed here without the dampeners on. We're at 104.38. 104.38. Crash music. I thought this would be a fun way to start the week. You know. Ooh, I made some fresh coffee just before I got on here today. It tastes really good. Really good. I think it's, what is it, 4,000? 4,000 kilometers. Atmospheric thrusters are then usable. They actually work. Is that right? I'll turn them on ahead of time, but... depends on the planet. Okay. We're dropping like a box of rocks here. Gonna try to get a little bit closer to that direction there. Mother Fig's having an after-work beer. That's nice. What kind? Meters, not kilometers. Okay, meters. Oh, right. I guess I do. I've got kilometers there and I've got meters there, too. I didn't even notice the white numbers. Jeez, man. Yeah, never have me take you to space. Carlsberg. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. You can start to see it now down there. Whoop. This is the idea. I thought this would be a great first test for the little shuttle here to see if we can actually do this. 7,000 meters. Six. I'm going to fire them up. Our atmos are on now. Since we're only at 4,000, let's go ahead and start to slow down a little bit here. Oh, look at that, baby. Look at that. Now, if we stop dropping, we stop falling. Huh? Huh? Stop falling pretty quick there. We should be okay. The beer with the big horses. This will be, what, the third time we've come back to the planet? She slows down real fast. That's nice to see. $2,400 meters. We got plenty of braking power underneath us, which is fantastic, it looks like. We have not been down here in a long time. I'm really excited about being back down here, too. It's pretty cool. We use barely any power. Well, we got 27 minutes here. Until I, of course, use the thrusters. Then it doesn't seem to show me very much power at all. Energy left. I may add a couple of small batteries to this here, too. Yeah, we could use a couple of, maybe, I don't know, 3 or 4 small batteries on here. Just to, you know, give us a little more power. Sure thing, right? Don't trust your brakes once you load cargo, right? Your ship weighs is completely different. That's something to keep in mind that I don't think I'm very good at doing either. Oh, man. Noob. Noobs in space. There she is, though. There's our mining operation. Look at that. Cargo ship is hooked up to the container that we need to be on, and we've got, oh, that's right, we've got a grinder ship down here too. Let me get back here where I'm supposed to be so I can see what I'm doing. Oop, wrong way. You can hear the other ships kicking on here. Little rotation. Let's get the Alt key and slide on over. There we are. And number 7. We made it. Safe and sound. Yoo-hoo! I can take my helmet off. Oh, man. I can dance. We made it just fine. Look at that. She landed on all 4s, too. So this is the other ship we have. We got this little cargo guy here that we took up and used to get a bunch of resources up off the planet, which we crashed this guy, I believe, once or twice. I'm pretty sure we did. Nicely done and not over-engineered. Thank you. I feel like I'm getting a nice pat on the back right there because yeah, I could use it. You never know. Let's go ahead and go down here. The first thing I want to do is kind of get my health up where it's supposed to be. Yeah, we could do one right there, and then another one on the other side of that. The other side of that parachute might not be such a bad idea. Put one right here. Let's grab those parts. Oh, it's been so long since I've been here. I don't know where I'm flying to. Two computers and 2 computers. Okay. Well, we'll get those taken care of as well then. It's different flying around down here with the jetpack. Just need the computers, huh? Alright, let's see if we can get a couple computers made here real quick. Or maybe we have some and it's just for some reason not picking them up. Nope, there are no computers. So let's do... Nope, that's way too many. Just do a few like that. There we go. There we go. Now we've got it. Now we've got what we need. And then we're going to fly her up and see if we can dock her with the other ship, with NESI. I bet if I took you off of there, I could put another one right here. And then we'll do another one on the other side just to match it. And then it'll give us a little more battery juice. I don't know how much it'll give us, but we'll take a look and see once we get going here. And we'll put you right there. Oop. Just don't want to drive my character right into the wall here and smash him up. So now I guess I need to redo my battery configuration, huh? And let's go ahead and add some steel plates over the top of these guys right here and here. And we'll do one right there and right there. Just a little extra protection. Doesn't offer too much protection, but it's a little bit. We have 4 hours in the batteries right now, so that should be enough to get us out of the atmosphere and then redocked. We can take a look at it once we get up here. It should be fine. It's better than having 3 minutes left on the batteries at the moment. We're climbing. We'll check these batteries again when we get up above. So you guys are saying I have the small ones on auto and the large ones on recharge. By turning them all off and having them off when I make the group, it should set them all on the same grid then, right? When I turn them back on and the recharge, I've got them on recharge, is what I've got the batteries set to. I look pretty clear, right? We're almost out. That took, it's taken up almost half my hydrogen at the moment. I'm kind of keeping an eye on my hydrogen tank, my H2 there. Override or analog controls are better, but that would require a mod, correct? That's not an option for me. So if it's a mod, I don't want to think about it. Did I get out of the gravity yet? Nope, you can still see the horizon bar there. Almost 0.08. Overrides can be set on hotbar. I just want to get back up into space with no gravity. That's my goal right now. Remember, I have less than 300 hours in the game. So just getting back up into space here is an accomplishment for me. I ain't no pro. Never said I was, never said I will be. And we are out. Let's go a little bit further. There's home sweet home. There we go. Our shuttle made it to the planet and off. That was my goal today, and we did it. Certainly not something we're just going to fly up and jump right into, is it? You can't even... So this is where I need the cameras, huh? Because I'm never going to be able to go into V mode here. Oh, here we go. Yeah, how do I do that now? That's going to be interesting. I don't know. I'm scraping stuff right here. Yeah, it's so hard to tell what you're doing in here. Flying up for one thing. Need to come back. Need to come forward just a little bit more. That's kind of a bummer, yeah. I guess I'm gonna have to use a camera, huh? That looks pretty good right there. She should latch into place. Okay, she's locked. Number 9, on to recharge. And then the batteries were an issue, huh? Let's go 7. Let's go into our inventory. What does it say for the batteries? Okay, it's recharging, right? Yeah, it's recharging. And this one is not on recharge. Okay, so this is where my problem lies. Okay, so I need to get rid of that grouping right there. Let's get rid of that. No, okay, we don't have to do that. Wait a second, hold on. Let's go to... Back to inventory, control panel, batteries. ST small battery, show on HUD, show block in toolbar configuration, show block on internal, toggle block, charge mode. Oh, here we go. Recharge. 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 And then these guys are on recharge. That one's on recharge. So now they should all be on and on that whole thing, right? Yeah, that should be good then. If I go number 7, that's on auto now. So if I go back in there and no, inventory, control panel, ST batteries. That's on auto, 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 and auto. Okay, and then if I come back in here again and I hit number 7 and then I go to my inventory and look at the control panel, it should say they are on recharge, 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 and recharge. We good to go there? Okay. Sam on Twitch says we could also do that with just selecting the group and change it all to recharge like you did each one separately, okay? Paint a block in front of the shuttle. I was thinking also maybe, because, yeah, this is the thing. She fits in here just fine. I was thinking maybe there's something I could put up here so that as soon as I bump it at a certain level, now I know that basically when I come in here, my cockpit needs to be facing this battery block right here. And I see the distance I have to be to it in order to be locked on. So if I come in and I jump myself up a little bit, float in, and then come down right about here, I should be good to go. I just need to remember where I'm at in here. But she does fit, which is good. We've got actually plenty of space back here, too, that we could have done even more ship with. But in the meantime, she's going to work just fine there. You know? Hey, John Oden, thanks for the subscription. I appreciate it very much. Hope everyone's doing great on Halloween. Ugh, it's my favorite holiday, and we're really not doing anything with it. We got the new house and everything, and it's unfortunate, but, you know, a couple of the neighbors did some nice decorating and stuff, and what's the first thing people do? They go out and vandalize all the crap and tear it up and break it, and it's like, golly, man. Can't have nothing nice anymore, have fun like that, it seems like. It's just really a bummer. You know, because we used to do a really nice yard and spooky and everything, and just hearing what the neighbors have gone through is just kind of a nightmare, you know? Let me go get my coffee real quick, okay? Hey, Ancient Hawk, thanks for lurking. Tanium 6, hello. As long as the host grid is producing more power than it's consuming, auto will charge just fine, too. Oh, okay. All right. I usually just put everything on recharge just so I know it's filling back up. Let me go fill my coffee cup back up, and we'll come back out here. And I think what I'm going to do is detach NESI from the base, and maybe we'll try to get her slid over and put into place today. So we have her docked to the actual base. And I would also like to make sure we take a... Oh, I should have done that before I parked the shuttle inside. I want to take a... make a blueprint. I'll be right back. Give me just a couple minutes here. Everybody take a quick break, and I'll be right back. There it is. There it is. Oh, careful now. Let's not have any explosions. Okay, so let's lock her. Okay, she's locked. I could turn number 2 off. Don't know why it's on. Number 3. And set the batteries to recharge on 5. And that should be good to go. She is docked. All right. Oh, baby. There we go. I don't care what you say. I don't care how long it takes me. She's docked. She is 100% ready. Spotlight's on. Yeah, somebody go to the door, right? Somebody go back to the door and tell me, am I going the right way here? So the idea was that we're going to actually do a gangplank coming off of here over to there, so we can get to the doorway nice and easy anytime we're back here. And that's still the idea, roughly. I mean, we'll do a bit of a platform out there, so we're locked in though. This is the main thing. We're locked in here. So I think if I could put this uranium in here and get this stuff processing, and have it go to the ship. Let's go to well, no, inventory. Let's just go to hide the empty here. I suppose I got to put this in there first though, don't I? And then if I go to the refineries, I should be able to take this and plop her right in there. And then I'll just make sure that whatever uranium we have stored or, you know, put together, we can just, I could probably just run the pipes from here to there and do it that way. And it would just, without me having to go back and forth, just to get that uranium put in here so it gets processed. But that's something I could do on my own time as well. I'm just excited with the fact I went to the planet, came back up, docked with NESI. She's in there. She's in there. The shuttle is in there. I did it all, and we're in one piece thanks to your help. And now NESI has actually been removed from the base. She didn't move much, but she moved a little bit. I can see now that I'm going to need several more of these gyros. That's not enough. I'm thinking I'll probably put a gyro here. Probably a couple more back here on both sides. Listen to that. You can hear the ship in here. It's very ship sounding in here, like there's stuff on. That's pretty cool. I love that. That is really neat. So we put a couple of gyros back there on either side. Maybe we do another one up there and put one or two over here too. We're going to have to add quite a few more, it seems like, is what I'm going to have to do. Because, yeah, she did not respond hardly at all to my request to turn. Which was said in the comments that I probably need more gyroscopes. Because I do want her to respond. We've got everything fueling up. Reactor is on. And we've got some uranium. Before we take NESI anywhere, though, I am going to have to get back in the tick and go to the uranium. We've got a uranium asteroid, like, I don't know, super close to us. So I'll just go grind a bunch more of that out, and the tick would be good for that one. I think that's about it. I guess I want to put maybe a hydrogen tank on NESI. I think a hydrogen tank might not be a bad idea. We put one on there and then fill it so that when we do bring the shuttle back in, we can just dock and fill it. And with that said, we're probably going to need a couple more H2O2 gens in there too to, you know, grind down the ice and get it in the H2 form to put into the tank so that when we do dock with it, we can just fill up faster that way. Rattlehead X is rating with a party of 4. Hey, thanks, Rattlehead X. If there's other things you could think of that I need to do before we take her out on a maiden voyage to go anywhere, let me know. Holy crap, are these painted? Are these put together? Oh, they are. Okay, it's just the way the light's hitting them. From this angle, they don't look like they're painted or welded up. Those brackets on top, where that one does. Okay, so they're fine. So more uranium in the system, maybe an H2O2 generator or two more in there, a hydrogen tank to fill up with ice. We've got plenty of ice here at the base, and if I need to, I can take the tick out and get some more ice and pump more in. Get that taken care of, and we've got the systems all on the hotbar, so that's taken care of. I think that's it. Ammunition-wise, I made a bunch. I'm not quite sure how much they each have in them right now. Am I going to go to inventory? Looks like, yeah, let's go turret. They're each holding 12. I guess that's the max that they can carry each. But we'll make sure that the turrets have, these would be these Gatling turrets right here. The white ones are for this one. So I would think that we want to make sure we have plenty of ammunition on board too. That's all I got. Again, this ship is never meant to go down on planets. This ship is meant to stay in orbit. We go down to planet in the shuttle that we built, and we just parked in the back end today. Yeah, let me know if there's other things that that need to be done. Because you know me, I'm new at this, so I don't know. But I feel like we're just about ready. Once we make sure we've got all our power stuff situated, more ammo, we should be good to go. We should be able to fly off to go see. The first one I want to go do is, we've got that one way the heck out there. There's a desert one. Where's that desert one at? I know it's here. We've seen it numerous times when we're looking around. Where is that desert one? We've been to the moon. We've been there, and we landed there, so we don't have to go there again. But where the heck is it? Maybe it's on the other side of the asteroid. That's so weird. There it is, right there. I want to go to that one first. I want to go there and land on that one. Take a look at it. I do have a secondary, I don't know if you call it a cockpit, but we do have a secondary control panel in here. It was suggested that just in case we're being chased by something, I guess I could shove the shuttle in here as fast as possible, and then we do have this guy right over here, to come up and, you know, get on. Does this have the same? So this one doesn't have the hotbar set up like the other one does, huh? Interesting. I didn't think about that, but it's probably something I should think about, is to get this one all set up as well with the same thing with the groups. Okay, so that's good to know. Thank you for pointing that out. I will have to do that. F, there we go. So we'll get that taken care of. And then, yeah, anything else you can think of. I'm talking to those folks that are watching this on YouTube as well. later once I edit it down here before I eat lunch. Gyros, more fuel, hydrogen, H2O2 gens, a couple more of them anyways. Maybe fill the cabin with some ice and air so we could just have that on. And that's about it. I wouldn't mind getting the catwalk built that comes out to her while she's sitting here. Do we still have plenty of room? Let's see how much room. We're going a little long today. How much room do I have between here and the guns? Quite a bit, actually. I'm kind of surprised to see that. I can actually bring her in a little bit closer. Probably to about, well, just a couple blocks, huh? That's no big deal. We're going to do a catwalk out to here so when we get off of the ship, we've got gravity on the ship, of course. We'll be able to walk off onto a platform and walk over there and go up some stairs and be on our main platform here at the asteroid base. That's the idea anyways. There we go. All right, thanks for everybody's help today. I appreciate it. That was exciting for me. I got to go down to the planet again and see the old iron mine, which is way down there, which is cool. Come back up into space, do a few, you know, setting up the hotbar and all. And next episode, we'll hopefully be able to take off in NESI and give it a whirl. I've never used jump drives before, so that's going to be something that's going to be a big learning curve for me as well. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks again for all your help. If you did, hit that like button for me. Comment, subscribe, and share on the Radio Man 03. Have an awesome, a fantastic, and a superb day. And I look forward to talking to you again next time.